Hey, what's going on YouTube? I am back from my 2-month hiatus. Kind of been working on stuff and had a lot of things in my life going on, but time to jump back at it. It just hasn't felt right not making a video for my channel in so long. So I kind of wanted to do some other videos that kind of show off some of my other previous expertise, as it were, and BHO being one of them. I have made plenty of BHO for myself and others. When you think of making BHO, a lot of people think either the small glass tube at home and you're just kind of whipping it, or you're thinking the more industrial giant columns and vacuum ovens and all sorts of expensive equipment. But if you're just having a personal grow and you're just doing it for yourself and you're not really scaling to that huge commercial level, you can still get that good quality if you have the right parts, and you don't need anything extreme. Essentially, this is all you really need. You got your tube here. This is a little different. It's a little bit fancy schmancier than a glass tube, but it gets the job done a lot better, has a lot more control. You can do a lot more things with this. This would be a pressurized unit, basically, because you can actually fill it up, close it off, let it soak, and then drain it out. You don't need a giant commercial rig to have the tools and the nice little things to be able to make quality, clean BHO. Instead of a vacuum oven, I got this little tub here, and I got my handy dandy pump.
That's not mine.
Yeah, when it comes to purging, it's like all you really need. Go in and hand pump it yourself. You don't need a loud ass machine to vacuum purge everything 1 ounce, 2 ounce batches at a time. You can do it on a small portable level. I mean, let me tell you, this was when I first started. I had a much bigger setup. And let me tell you, this works out so much better. So first off, with basics of BHO, you put your flour in a tube like this. A lot of glass tubes or whatnot, but pretty much a tube like this. You can fill it with butane. We wash your flour with the butane. That dissolves all the inner parts of the trichrome, leaving the shell behind along with the plant material. Get this nice golden liquid down at the bottom below. End up having to just, at that point, just evaporate and suck out as much butane as you can possible until it's that fine, pure, delicious BHO. Pretty simple like that. I mean, at the end of the day, that's essentially the couple things you need to do. But if you want to get a little fancier with it, you can actually de-wax. And de-waxing is not as complicated as what it may seem. A lot of people want to say, like, they have their own ideas of what de-waxing is. But in reality, you have something like this, like a Buckner funnel. This, you can de-wax and make it even cleaner. The reason why I did this is so basically you can fill this with dry ice, because that's what you're going to need. You want to super chill that BHO down first when you first extract it if you want to de-wax. And basically what that does is that solidifies all the waxes, the fats, the lipids. You filter it out down through, and down below you get that extra refined, pure, delicious BHO. Yeah, that's de-waxing. It's not really that much more complicated. It's not really that crazy. And basically, as long as you have nice clean flour, all this equipment that's on my desk here, this has done me awesome for almost a decade now of making some nice prime BHO, or at least taking mids and cleaning it up to where it's nice, smooth, airy. Like, when I say doing this, oh man, I've taken mids and done a test of before and after de-waxing. So much smoother. It's so much smoother. The way some people talk about rosin being like air, I feel like I've kind of achieved that before with BHO, where it just was so smooth. It's just like not even really sure you're inhaling much anything, and then you blow out a big flat cloud and it's like, And just, it's just crazy seeing mids come out that way, where it's just like, it may not be the most flavorful, but man, was it so smooth going in and out. It just, Now, if you do BHO, what's your BHO setup like? What kind of equipment do you use? Most of the stuff I see is either real expensive or real cheap kind of stuff. So it's I don't really normally see equipment like this around with people, but I wanted to show off my little kit, my little gear. I wanted to give a little introductory, a little basics of BHO, and I think I'll have a little bit more experiments coming down the line eventually with this equipment, and kind of showing off what this stuff can do a little bit more. But yeah, in any case, if you do enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, ring that bell. You have a good rest of your day.